Hi folks, welcome back to Selenium WebDriver series. In this video, let's talk about how we can use it with Xpath. Okay, so before we begin, if you have not subscribed to the channel, please do subscribe to the channel. Let's get started. So if we come to our application and certain times you do not have any attributes to identify. At that time, it is better to choose the text of it. So that time, how we can do it is, so suppose in case of login, suppose say you don't have any attribute, okay? So using this inner text, okay, of that particular tag, using that we can identify the element. Suppose if I log in, suppose if I want to click on any of this link, I do not have to identify it using any attribute. Directly, I can, use the inner text of this. How does it look is, suppose say, we'll go to inspect and then we'll click on one of the link. Okay. So if you see here, okay, so it is present in this span. Okay. Span using the span and then the name of this inner text. What is the text that is present here? Using that, you will be able to identify this particular element and perform actions on it. Okay. And also in case suppose here there is something called time at work. Okay. Let's say it doesn't have any attribute, okay, associated with it. So using this p tag, we should be able to identify this. Okay. So to write it, let's see how we'll write. Suppose in case of if I want to click on, say, let's click on this leaf. Okay. So how does it work is, so you have to identify it using the tag name. Okay. Span is the tag name. And then here you do not have to provide any attribute. So rather than that, you can directly call this, I mean, use this text method and then give this inner text, whatever the inner text is. Okay. So this is how the syntax of this text method is. Okay. Let's copy this. We'll go to our Eclipse. Okay. So this is where we'll comment this saying that this is with path with and and or operator. Okay. And let's comment this piece of code and now we'll write it for XPath with method. Okay, fine. So what we'll do is first we will find the driver dot find element, okay, and then by dot XPath, okay, and then provide the XPath whatever we wrote here, okay, and then let's perform click action on it, okay, perform click. So let's run this and see. Yes, logged in. It clicked on this leaf, okay, and then it should click on this. Okay, somehow it failed, I think. Okay, it is not able to identify this, but that's okay. For us, the clicking on this leaf was important. Okay, fine. So let's log out and then close this. Okay, so this is how you will be able to identify using the method. Okay. So now, in case suppose say you don't have any tag name also here. Okay. So instead of using the span, you can also use this asterisk mark. So it will identify it, on the whole page if in where it is present. Okay. Yes, it clicked on it. Okay, so fine. So let's log out and then let's close this. Okay. Um, there could be some synchronization issue. Maybe we'll put some wait here so that it will be able to even log out as well. So let's run this again now. Yes. Yeah. Now I think it is working perfectly fine. Correct. So, and suppose in case you can also perform certain other actions, like suppose say if you want to see whether punched out this particular text is present or not. Okay, you can perform that as well. Suppose here we can use sorry, p tag. Okay, let's copy this. Let's see how it works. So let's comment out this piece of code. Okay, as it is in the dashboard. What we'll do is we'll say driver dot find element, okay, by dot xpath, and then use this particular um, okay, xpath double slash p tag, and then text is equal to provide the name of the text, okay, and then close this bracket. Okay, uh, true or false, we'll have to use boolean. Okay, let's name it as value is equal to, okay, and then we'll see check whether the driver dot find element, um, okay, close this and then is displayed with this method. Okay, so and then return this value whatever it is printing, whether it is true or false. Let's see. Or also you can identify and then you can fetch the text of it. Okay, that is also possible. Now it got passed, so you can see it returned true. Okay, it returned whatever value it this returned. Okay, so this is how you will be able to use this text method. Okay, and get identify a particular link or certain uh, things you can identify, because it should contain an inner text, then only you will be able to identify certain cases. Suppose say this one. Okay, so this doesn't contain any of the value. Basically doesn't contain any inner text. Okay, or in case if I want to identify this, so this also doesn't contain any of the inner text. Correct. So that's why you can perform this only when the inner text is present. Okay, and it will be easy for you to navigate using this. So hope you learned how we can use the text method to identify an element and then perform action on it. If you have liked this video, please do like it, share, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.